Tonight, getting down to business. Some of San Diego's leading black rights advocates are banding together to come up with concrete proposals for police reform. It goes beyond defunding police, with some calling for abolishing police departments altogether. News 8's Lamore Abrams explains.
This was a panel of advocates, each with their own recommendations for overhauling local law enforcement, from community oversight of officers to new laws that would level the playing field between officers and citizens.
What do we want? Justice!
With renewed momentum after the death of George Floyd, these black rights advocates are calling on government leaders to act now.
We're putting out the fire because we're living it right now, you guys.
Coming up with concrete recommendations for police reform.
We need fair, equal justice under the law.
Reverend Shane Harris of San Diego's People's Alliance for Justice says police departments need community oversight.
We need to see community input in the hiring of police officers.
Okay.
So however that looks, whether it's a committee, a community advisory board.
But it won't stop at recruitment.
We need a 3-strikes strategy for police officers. 3 strikes, you're out.
There's also a new proposal to revive a state bill that lawmakers shot down in 2016, requiring the Attorney General to independently investigate deaths in police custody.
What is even the threshold for excessive force?
Attorney Ann Rios says she doesn't believe in reform at all. Rather, her focus is on abolishing police systems altogether.
Defunding some of the line items that the police may have in their budget.
Although defunding police had the opposite outcome in San Diego, the city council recently voting to increase budgets for local police in the upcoming fiscal year.
We're tugging at the foundation of white America, you guys.
For Brian Pollard of the Urban Collaborative Project, it all comes down to one point: race and the police.
This is their blanket of security. And so now they're getting this thing pulled from underneath them.
So what happens now? Well, for starters, advocates are meeting tomorrow with county leaders about what they're calling a new law enforcement policy package. And next week, city leaders are slated to vote on their intent to forward a measure to the November ballot that would create an independent commission on policy practices.